Hi guys, welcome to Vanity Gift Emporium. Today I'm continuing with the Valentine series and we're talking about the Valentine sale postmortem. You need to do a postmortem of your sale. And the reason is we are always learning new things and the target is always to have a bigger and better sale in the following year. So how do you go about it? So the first thing you need to do is to look at your profit. Did you make a profit? Did you make a loss? Or did you break even? So how you do that is you look at how much you invested into the sale, what your expenses were, and how much you got out of it. So if you did have a positive result, that is when you take your gross income, that is all your sales, and you deduct the expenses that were targeted towards the sale, that is extra labor that you hired, the stock that you bought, if you had to pay extra rent or you were renting a space to sell your stuff, what you used to buy materials, what you used for marketing. If you subtract that from the total amount that you made, what you have remaining behind, that is your net income or your profit. So the question is, did you make a profit or did you make a loss? Or did you break even? That's very important for our postmortem because it will help us later on when we try and see how we can best improve your sales so that you make a profit. If you made a loss or you broke even, fear not. This is a good thing because failure breeds success. You need to learn from it and see how you can make a profit in the following year for your next Valentine sale. Number 2 is, did you reach your target? Now, if you're like me, profit is one thing, but my target is what I want to achieve. So every year I have a target goal in terms of the income that I'm supposed to make. That is my gross income before I look at the profit. I also have goals in terms of the quantity that I want to sell. So the question becomes, did you meet that goal? Now, there are some people that I've coached and I advise them not to focus on profit or on loss or on stock quantities, but rather to look at how many people they reach. Now, Valentine's sale is my biggest sale of the year, and I meet a lot of new and prospective clients. Now, some I reel in and some I'm quoting. So for some people, especially if you're just starting your business, it's very important that you get your phone numbers in, you get the emails in, or you get addresses in so that you can reel in those clients for any follow-up sale, like your Easter sale, your Mother's Day sale, or any birthday sales that you might have, and most importantly, for your upcoming Valentine sale. Because if you're in my industry, your Valentine sale might be your biggest sale of the year. And then we go on to number 3. Number 3 is lessons learned. What lessons did you learn? From the time you start organizing your Valentine sale to the time you count your last cent from the income you've made, you should be learning lessons. Lessons about your suppliers, lessons about your own work ethic, lessons about hiring extra labor, and lessons about your clients. For example, what are your clients' typical shopping patterns? I'll give you an example. In my town, people are not fresh flower people. So I would rather order fewer fresh flowers than there is demand for. What they do love, however, is candy. And they probably won't buy candy throughout the year as in high quality candy. But at Valentine's Day, they want their high quality candy. So these are lessons I've had to learn every year. And you need to write this down in a notebook so that when you're organizing your next year's sale, you've got the information at hand. Number 4 is next steps. Now that you've seen the lessons that you've learned, you also know whether you've made a loss or a profit and whether you reach your targets, you now need to move on to the next steps for your business. For example, is there a next essential skill that you need to acquire? Is there a means of filing that you need to incorporate into your business? Should you start client follow-ups? I'll give you an example. If you are in a brick and mortar business, follow-ups are easier because those clients will probably come back to you if they like your store. If I am going out of town to another town to go and sell just for that period and I'm not interested in going back again, follow-ups might not be the best thing for me. If you run an online business, follow-ups are essential because you need to always be advertising your products to people, and people should always know that they have access to you. So that's the thing. In this case, in stage number 4, you now need to use that information and see what your next step is. How can you improve your future sales and your business? Number 5, next year's Valentine sale. Yes, I said it. We are in March. We're doing our Valentine sale postmortem, and it is essential. We need to start planning for our next Valentine sale. And I'll give you an example. My next Valentine sale is in 2024. And 2024 is a leap year. Now, in my country, and this is the context I operate within, in my country, a leap year is seen as an opportunity for women to express their love for their men on Valentine's Day. So you'll find that most of my male clients will say, we're not buying this year if ladies tend to buy. Now, the other thing I know about my female clients is they are cost averse. They do not want to spend. They want to spend as little as possible on the gifts that they're buying, and they love to shop around. So what I need to know is, where can I get gifts that bring in the best value? Also, my wrapping materials, I need to source those early before the season comes in. And then who am I marketing to? I am marketing more to women. I am also marketing to men, not to buy for their ladies, but to buy for their daughters and their mothers and their sisters. Because what I'm telling them is, if you don't spoil the women in your nuclear family, they won't know how to be spoiled by the men that they're going to meet and be in romantic relationships with later. And that is my sales and marketing plan for 2024. I want to make a higher profit. I'm going to be setting higher targets, but I know that there is a challenge in front of me. So the question is, how do I overcome that? And that's what I'm addressing with the plan. The other reason why you need to start planning early is when you are buying out of season. For example, if I had to buy red gift bags right now and we're in March, it's post-Valentine. Most people don't want to buy red gift bags. So the suppliers are selling them at a giveaway price. So this is the best time to buy them. And I don't mind having sitting stock for Valentine's because it's going to pay off in the end. And then from that money, I can go on holiday. So I hope these steps will help you in doing your Valentine's Day postmortem. And this is an essential step. Please do it as soon as Valentine's Day is over. As soon as you've packed up the leftover stock, as soon as you've counted up your millions, make sure that you are doing your Valentine's sale postmortem. And you can replicate this model for your Christmas sale, Mother's Day, Father's Day, and Easter sales. You can also replicate it for your wedding gifts, your engagement gifts, your birthday gift business. What I like to see, most people will do a Valentine or a Christmas sale, and then they forget about being gift coordinators. But what I like to teach people is gift coordination can be a main business, it can be a side hustle, and you can practice it throughout the year. And the more and more you practice it, the better your sales skill, the better your gift wrapping skills become. It's fun and it's therapeutic, and you get to meet so many people and make a ton of money in the process. Right, this is all I have for today. If you'd like some one-on-one coaching or some group coaching, I'm open to that. You can contact me. I'll put my details below. And remember, guys, the best gift to give is a gift of love. Thank you. I'll see you in the next one.